Hello! Can you hear me? I think you can. Yes. So today we're just gonna make a bunch of different instruments. And to be honest, I'm a bit scared about how to do because when you have planned to do something that is like that you don't know what is, then it's always a bit scary. But my hope is that you can help me and that we will make a bunch of not songs, but instrument sounds. And I think we should just get started. I hope that you can hear me, and I hope that you're enjoying your Friday and have some nice way of enjoying your Friday. I just went and bought a lot of amazingly good alcohol-free beers, but they're not cold yet. But you can hear me, so that's amazing. So great. And I also think that I fix my colors, so my colors looks better. Yes. Okay, so to start with, maybe we should continue where I left with my labs, make your own instruments video, and then maybe try out some of the new functions in Ableton. So I will do it, and if you have any questions or anything that you would like to try, like me to try out, then please write me. And if you have any question at all, why I do something or why I don't do anything or why don't I blah blah blah, or even what do you think about doing this? It can be anything. So what I'm doing now is that I just made one note and then let's try to do something with it. There was one approach that I would like to try out, which I haven't tried out, but maybe the piano isn't the best thing, but let's do it. So what I do is that I freeze the track, because that converts the MIDI into audio. And then I drag and drop it onto a audio track. And then I make a simpler. I make a simpler and I drag and drop the piano key, the piano C. And even just sampling this one note sounds pretty cool, I think. But what can we do? What if we push the double length? Maybe do it one more time? And use complex instead? See, now I think we are onto something. If we delete the... So now we have this click in the beginning. But we can remove that by adding a bit of attack to... The reason to why we have a click when the note starts is because we generate a square wave by cutting off a sinus curve on its top. And therefore we add... Now I need to show it right. By cutting a sinus curve on the top, we create a square wave. So it says whoop, and then continues the sine. What happens if we reverse this? Reverse. That sounded very cool, I think. And maybe if we compress it like hell also. That wasn't maybe... a bit. What I was thinking is to try to make a loop itself. So we will add the loop function. And then I think when it reaches the end, it will just return. It didn't. Okay, so now it starts in the big, yeah. Oh. No. What does retrick means? I really love this sound. So simple, and like I would like to call this sound Swedish because it's so perfect. Whoa. So I think we just have our first song sound instrument. Even just like this on repeat sounds like, I wanted to say art, but gold. Hello, and nice to see you, Analog Weapon. Is this yellow enough? Hello, Sagasius Sadvik. Oh, great. If you have any suggestions, then please let me know. Today I'm trying to make new instruments without focusing on making a new song. So if you got like this idea, oh, what if I did like this and this and this, then please let me know and I will try to do it. So the first instrument I made is this, which is simply like the soft piano, one note, which I double lengthened and then added a quadrupled the length, and added a compressor and then reversed it and made a loop. And I just think this sounds amazing. It's a sound that reminds me of a Wurlitzer and an organ, and but just have like these unique qualities that I really haven't experienced before anywhere else. So that is kind of what I'm looking for. Something that intrigues me and that I haven't really experienced before. So maybe I will also make something that doesn't really sound amazing, but maybe we can use in an amazing way. Oh, that's great. Every time when I'm teaching all of these things, it's like my students are like, yeah, but how does it go when you do it? And I'm like, yeah, but see, I haven't done it, but it was a great idea, and that's why I tell you about it. So you go and do it and tell me about how to do it. But yes, that's kind of also my... I've thought of doing this for so long, but it seems a bit scary, and but so far it seems great. Okay, so what should we reverse the heaven organ? Reversed I really love the sound. So let's. I was thinking that we need to. Okay, I have it. Okay, it's like my creativity is so amazing. So I grab everything that's around me, and that's always the same 3 things. So let's just continue using these same 3 things. So I will record a glass because I want a short sound. This is a new technique I have never tried before. Okay, I think this was it. So there's like this weird artifact. No? Okay, we will take this and add it to a simpler. And let's see what we can make out of it. This sounds of course pretty and everything, but that's not the intention. Oh, what mic are you using? I think is the biggest question. My mic is an old Neumann U87, which isn't that quiet. But and also I have a computer which is streaming, so I actually have a lot of background noise also. So it sounds like either it's your interface, or it's your microphone, or it's your cables, or it's your gain control, or but let me know what you're using and we can try to figure it out. But I'm not using anything. This is just like it's expensive gear, but let me know what you're using. What I was thinking was to make a loop. Hello, Bent Bøgedal Christoffersen. Hyggeligt med en dansker. Jeg bliver ved i en halvanden times tid. Så okay, so my idea was to like make this a continuous note, I think it's called. And I should really have like, how do we do this? Is it the slice function? No. Isn't it like this? Ah, we have like start. Yes, okay, good. I wasn't like totally lost. Or was I? Because I was thinking of like, det lyder dejligt. Start. Okay, so this was kind of my idea. Let's see if we can make it Okay, so we have like this sound, which I think is quite interesting. It can also be a bad phantom power supply. But list what gears you're using and maybe we can help you. It's always a pleasure to help. Whoa! Okay, this was maybe what I was looking for without knowing. What if we take it an octave down? Okay, if we make it a bit longer and fade it more. Maybe a bit shorter. And then start the loop later. Maybe if we like start the loop a bit later. Oh. And maybe add some attack. Okay, so what happens if we reverse this? Besides that it just broke. Let's just tune it. So I will just load in a tuner and play this key of C. And then go to controls and then transpose it 1 up and 3, 4. Yes, cents up. I think we should just move on and make a new instrument. Yes, I think it sounds nice too. It still sounds a bit belly. Hello, Petter. I was sampling my glass because, of course, I'm so creative, so I have so many different stuff on my table. So now we have 2 in Sweden watching. And hello, Kenneth. Oh, it's so nice with so many of you. So let's. I just want to hear the one previous. That could be. I could be the first person to sample a glass in Ableton 11. Maybe Ableton can send me like a prize. Okay, but I think Sagasios Sadvik has like this USB microphone. So maybe there are no cable or interface. Okay, so we need to like okay, we should name this endless glass. And I also think we need to like put this an octave down, or maybe 2. What happens if we play both of the instruments at the same time? Basically, sampling is just like using a sample, because sampling can also just be to takes a sample is a small part of a bigger unit, I think we can say. And how we like process this is different. And sampling is often that we play something again. I don't know what it's often is, but this is a way to sample. Okay. Let's see what else we can sample, because I was also thinking, because I need to explore the new options. Oh, thank you. This is like what I'm looking forward to getting rid of. That yes, so I don't have any other instruments. Do we have anything we could like? Okay, but let's sample our voice. It's like a kind of I'll just play C, and then let's try to like sing C. Let me try to sing C. Sing. But I think I will try to do it in a couple of different ways. So good. And I can see how stupid I look, so everything is perfect. So here I have a C, and let's like I tried to like make some variations, because I think this is someone. Yeah, but I was like, I think we should honor Simon and maybe make a gaggle instrument. Okay, but for me, the idea wasn't to have like a sample choir singer something. What is it? But for me, it was more like, what can we make it sound like? Let's try to mess around with it until we have something new. So the first thing... Just reversing it gave it some texture somehow. But it still sounds like something. So what can we do? We can try to like shorten. We can shorten it. Oh, this is exciting. For me, it's like when I want choir, I will record the choir, because especially if it's just my own voice, then it will always sound 10 times better when I'm like singing the choir, reacting to what I'm listening to. And like it seems like a great idea to like have a MIDI choir, but it just never sounds like as good as singing it yourself. So this is more about creating something new which you can play with that you really couldn't like do elsewhere. We need to try that out, yes. The spectral resonator. I was also thinking the time thingy. But somehow I really like this sound. It's so dirty. And I don't think it sounds like a human. At least not a healthy human. Very dark. It's like somebody is being tortured. But if we... but it also have like the... we can try to use some tones. I think we will try out the different... I didn't like this. Okay, now it just became... yeah, like the sound of like a very messed up pipe. Okay, I will just save this and let's call it pipe band. And then let's make a copy. And then try to run this through spectral resonator. Or maybe we should add like the spectral to this note. I think it's more fun. Dying bagpipes. For sure. Pipes like this. Bagpipe. Oh, yeah, almost. Good enough. Okay, but let's so what this does is that we get like one singular note which is in tune. What if we just play with it? I will need to make a MIDI track. And then MIDI input. And then this we will go and select MIDI input. And then always put this at auto in. And then... why isn't it playing what I decided to play? input. It feels like I'm doing it right. Oh, I need to... I have a very simple answer. When you talk about composing, is it because you want to write songs, or it's because you want to like compose without vocals? Because for me the answer is like whatever it is, then finish a lot of it. And rather than spending like 2 years finishing one songs, then finish like 60 songs. Because the point where we learn is when we finish. And that's also why I love my Sunday sessions, because I just get something new to work on. And every time I start a Sunday session, it's about a new subject, where I get to learn, and just finishing something is like, whoa, did I do this? So that means that when I do this and this and this, even though it felt so bad in the beginning and the middle, and then it became like one of my favorite tunes. So the best way is to do a lot and then learn, like give yourself like a challenge, like, is there something, for example, if you want to be a composer, then I think a good thing to learn about is scales. Not because scales are important of like you need to like follow a scales, but because each of the different scales have different sounds and emotions. And therefore just like sit down and write a song in the Phrygian scale, one song a day, or finish one song every other day, and to like really like get to know something new. And like, yeah, because I think the most important thing is to learn something. And then another one of the indicators I use is that I do what I fear the most. So when I'm in the middle of writing a song, for example, then if there is something, if I think, oh, I really don't want to write the lyrics now, well, then I know it's now I should do it. And for me, this is just such an important thing to do in like the bigger overview. So if what is the different thing, if the difficult thing for you is to finishing a song, then this is clearly what you need to do. Finish some songs. Or if it's that you actually want somebody to sing on it and you maybe want to sing yourself, then this is what you should do. I think what we fear the most is what we want the most, because when there's something we fear, then we fear that we are bad at it or that we will fail. And the reason we do this is because it's important to us, and doing what is important is just like, I think that's all that matters. Yes, the internet is amazing. Okay. It's the same like with girls. It's like, I think there's like this perception that we should do what feels good and safe. It's like if we did what felt good and safe, we would never go and say hello to like the woman of our life, the man of our dreams, it's called. It's like everything that really like makes us gain something, it feels dangerous. So it's, I think we like the more dangerous we do, unless it's actually dangerous, then we will just experience so much more. That's at least how I try to do. And I can't like recommend it like a crazy guy, because it has just brought me so much. In Danish we call it lykke, but it's like pure bliss. Okay, but back to making some instruments. But unless you have more questions. I think, do you have any suggestions, Analog Weapon, to how we should use the spectral resonator? Maybe I should like install a plugin so you can control it for me. This is like a throat singing. What if we... Whoa, the granular makes this amazing. Yeah. But again, it's like, I'm so extremely happy that I got 11. But it's like, the door doesn't like do any big difference. Whoa, I love this. But the problem is that I don't know how to like use this as an instrument, because this requires that there is like this. Right now we are just listening to this track. Yeah, and manipulating it with the spectral resonator. But this sounds like I just feel like making a song now, which is like the best way to get inspired. Not the best way to get inspired, but it's just such a nice way to get started making a song, to find something. Oh, how would it sound if I make a song with this? And I just think this sounds... So how can we... Because if we just sample one song, one note, let's try to sample one note. So maybe if we just do like this, select that we want to sample the C. And then, yeah, we make a long note. So I will just freeze this track, which means that we convert it into freeze track audio. And again, then we take the this converted audio and we transfer it to just an audio track, and then we consolidate it to make it like one track. This was a bit heavy. I also think that is OP. So now the question is if we can make it repeatable, if we can make a simpler play this. Oh, and we also need to figure out if the simpler has the MPE, which it seems like it does. Okay, this is actually gonna be extremely exciting. Please work. So I will cross my finger. Yeah. It's kind of, I think it's almost as good. I would say almost. But there is something about yeah, but it's a bit belly, but bell-alike, but it also has some other sound qualities. Whoa, I love this. I'm not sure about what I think about bells, but I don't think it's anything bad. Let's try to add some reverb. I'm like I'm in love with this sound. What should we call it? I feel like it should be something with underwater bliss. I think I will add some release and a bit of attack. And just to explain you a bit about the warping that I turned off, I'm pretty sure. I turned off the warping because when I turn on the warping, then all the different hits arrives at the same time. And when I turn off warping, then it stretches the audio differently depending on which note I'm playing. And therefore all the different breaks and things in the sound comes in a different rhythm and creates this magical landscape, I think. I will try with warping. There's bum, 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 bum. And now I'll turn it off and play the exact same notes. I think we need to make a song with this at some point. So should we try to continue playing with the singing just like see what happens? So I will just like do like this again. What if we use the chorus or the wander? I don't know what the wander is. It doesn't do the trick to me. But we can play with the spectral time. I haven't gotten around to play with that. So I have no clue about what this thing does. And the guy who like showed me this thing, he was always like, yeah, this is extremely cool, but I'm not sure about how it works. It feels like there's something re-trigger. So maybe this is a bit like the Electro Harmonix freeze pedal. I feel like I'm not the... I feel like I'm not the right guy to play with this. No, okay, we'll move away from that because I simply just don't understand it, and the spectrum is just an analyzer. Yes. Let's find something that I do understand. Even though that's kind of also a good reason to play around with it, because then maybe I will do something I don't understand. Erosion. What happens? Maybe amp. Okay, I got an idea. So again, I will delete this. And then I will freeze this track. And I will add this to a simpler. Who would have guessed? And let's try to play around with this. So we will mute this. Why isn't it? We have like this intro. Oh, I made a mistake. I need to copy this to an audio track before anything happens, and then I can copy it down to a sampler. Whoa. The intro sounded like amazing. But hello, Matteo. I think Matteo has a question about some chords. So what I'm doing now is that I'm adding a envelope filter that controls the filter. Woohoo! Okay, maybe I should stop saying that I think everything sounds awesome, but it's only because I'm very surprised. This sounds like something from a old cartoon. Cartoon something. And it has so much character. That is a crazy sound. Let's just play around with the envelope a bit more. Okay. Now I just feel like calling it dying cartoons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds. Some more charming than others. So maybe we should sample something else. Do you have any suggestions? Let's sample a guitar. And again, just to return to like the subject, how to become better at composing. It's just like now we are doing a lot of different sounds, and that just makes it more playful, because if I only had to make one sound, then this sound should be so incredibly good, and then we would like be like, oh, if I need to do something good, then I need to like do something that's I know will turn out to be good, and we just never know about that. So then we like do something with that we have done before that kind of turned out to be okay. But when we just do something because we're afraid of not being good enough, then it never becomes really good. So just like we are making like 7 instruments now, then maybe 2 of them or 1 of them will be amazing, and the rest will just be a part of the process of making this one good. So if we can like let go of like this having to do something good and then just do a lot and then select what we like, then I think this is also like one of the good ways to have a healthy relationship with creating. Can we normalize? Yes. I simply just like the sound. Let's tune it. So this should be a C. And then 50. This is pretty like in tune. This is so peaceful. I was thinking maybe if we like add extremely heavy compression to it. To like what's it called? To extend the sustain. Let's try to do this. And then I actually like the background noise. Oh, I think this is gonna be good. So I freeze again. And then to like add the effects, then I will just like copy it to another track. And then you can see the new amplitude. I will save the old one, but just add another on top. Wow, I think this is like my voice just like got all calm. I think this is magical. I will save this and then maybe make a alternative version where I try to like, of course, just start with reversing it. And then I think we need to loop it. Let's try to. Again, I just really like this effect. Intro. intro for the Holy Trinity. And then this is something else. I think we will call it the Swedish perfection. Ha! Oh. Ah, so you make a lot of sound design, it looks like. So maybe you should supply me with samples that we can play around with. What if we put these two together? And that looks awesome. I love the picture of you lying outside on a bench in the snow playing guitar. And I really love this sound. Okay, but let's make a few more. But it's also weird, like, to be isolated by force, because I remember when, like, the corona came and we couldn't do anything, and it's like, it was like, yeah, we have all of this time to, like, be creative and do stuff that's really important and fun, but, like, the energy to do it just wasn't there. And it's like, when everything is burning, then it's difficult to just sit down and have fun, I guess. I think we can delete this. Okay. I have a trumpet somewhere. Oh, wait. I have my father's old flute, which I have never tried to, like, use. So if there's anybody who know how I can get sound through this, then it would be great. I think this is enough sound. But my what I concluded with myself about the Corona thing is that I think it's about understanding it and then letting yourself have fun. To understand that when you have fun, then you inspire others to actually also have fun. So no matter if everything is going badly, then we need fun and we need something to look forward to. So I think it's important that we continue working and doing something that is important, because that can inspire others to do the same. I will just try to record this. This is actually I think it's like the first time I have tried to blow in it in like almost ever. So it feels good to implement this. Then let's see how it's gonna sound. I think I only used like this part. Apparently not. What happens if I... I think I will use what I got. So I think in this here... Oh, and we have like this crazy compressor. I think we will use this for something. What happens if we like double it in length? How do we double it? I knew how to do this in the old. It's somewhere about warping. Yes. And then here. Oh, we're not even listening to this. Okay, let's do something with this sound. So again, I will add a simpler. And then I will and then I will do something else then. Maybe I should consolidate this before I add it. Yes. some point I will learn to. I think it's quite magical how this can become this. Let's tune it. Yeah. Wow. Minus 40. I think this is a really good instrument song sound to end this session. And then for me this is just brilliant because it's much more fun to sit and do with you than just to do alone. So I think I will just like randomly do some make instruments sessions, and then we can also talk about whatever. But hello in the blink. Yeah, this just makes me want to make music. It's so weird, like this just like goes directly into my heart. It's like this fragile, blowy, windy, like human sound, which is like, it's like hearing a boy singing in a choir. And that makes it so that like doing anything else now just feels like, why? Let's try to take it an octave down. Ståpels. I will end here, and thank you so much for interaction. And I will just announce some random sessions where I do this, because this is extremely fun. And hello to my mom. And it's so nice of you to show up. And if you have any suggestions to the things we should try for the next time, then come and tell me, or write in the comments below. And then I will just sit and play a bit with this sound. Should we try to make a B? I think we need to. I think we will overhide the bullet. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Maybe this was the worst speed I could. Why do we have that? Maybe if we combine it with something, the Swedish Perfection or Trinity. Oh, have we tuned this? Yeah, but it was like everything about that beat really like went. I think this is too crazy. So I think Sunday we will make a tune using these sounds, because I think this sounds extremely awesome. So hopefully I see you Sunday, and thank you for joining me. And I will pop up now and then and try to announce it in as good as time as I can. And yes, if you have any questions or anything, no matter what it's about, then please ask. And thank you so much for now. Bye bye.